silence still say everything. Your heartbeat felt like home beneath my skin. Now your name just echoes off these empty walls, like it never meant a thing at all. Trace the ghost of you in every room, but shadows don't hold like you used to. How did my soulmate turn into a stranger? From forever to a cold take air. We were fire, now we're just the ashes of sacred, like it wouldn't change. Now it falls from your lips so casually, like I'm just a memory you don't need. I keep rewinding every word we said, but I can't find where the love went dead. How did my soulmate turn into a stranger? From holding on and letting go, we were everything, now we're just silence where the truth will never show. You held my dreams like they were yours to keep. Now you don't even ask if I'm okay. Tell me how forever disappears in the quiet of a single day. Was it me, or did time just steal you away? Did our love fade, or did you choose to change? I'd give anything just to understand how I lost you without losing your hand. How did my soulmate turn into a stranger? From I love you to no goodbye. We were stars burning in the same sky. Now I'm alone, just wondering why you knew my soul like no one ever will. And that's the part I can't undo. 'Cause even if you've forgotten me, I'll always remember you. You said forever like it wasn't fragile, like it wouldn't shatter in your hands. I wore your words like they were armor. Now I'm bleeding where I stand. Your voice still echoes in my silence, like a ghost I can't outgrow. Every always that you whispered turned into a let me go. I kept the light on for your shadow, even when you stopped coming home. Now I'm dancing in the broken promise glow, where your love used to burn, now it's cold. I see your face in every place I go, but it fades before I get too close. You left dancing in the broken promise glow where your love used to burn, now it's cold. I see your face in every place I go, but it fades before I get too close. You left me with a heart I don't know, and a fire that won't let me let go. I'm still here in the afterglow of a broken promise glow. Was that just a moment you were passing through, or did you mean it when you said I love you? 'Cause I'm still holding on to every word, while you forgot like it was never heard. Now I'm drowning in the broken promise glow where your touch used to feel like home. I reach for you but I'm alone, just a shadow of what we were before. You left me with a heart that's torn, and a night that never turns to dawn. I'm still lost in the afterglow of a broken promise glow. You left your shadow on my wall, like you were never gone at all. Your voice still echoes in my head, but every word you said is dead. I trace your name in fogged up glass, like somehow time might let us pass back to the night we almost stayed before forever slipped away. We were far learning how to burn slow. Now I'm ashes in the afterglow. Forever and a yesterday, in words we couldn't find to say. We held on just a second late and watched our whole world separate. Now every promise feels betrayed, like love was just a role we played. I still hear you when I pray, but forever and a yesterday. Your sweater's hanging by the door, it doesn't smell like you no more, and silence fills the space you kept where all my broken dreams still slept. I try to hate you just to heal, but numb is all I ever feel, 'cause loving you was all I knew. Now I don't know what to do. We were magic fading into goodbye. Now I'm learning how to live a life. Forever and a yesterday, in tears we try to hide away. yesterday. Streetlights flicker on your empty side. Your shadow's gone, but it still feels alive. I trace your name in the window pane, watch it blur with the falling rain. Every drop sounds like goodbye, echoes of you I can't deny. You said love would never change, now I'm standing in the rearrange. I tried to hold what we became, but you slipped right through my veins. Now my tears fall in the rain, no one sees the hidden pain. Every heartbeat calls your name, but it's never quite the same. You washed away without a trace, left your ghost I still embrace. I'm crying where you used to stay, just tears and rain that fade away. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like you might walk in once more. But time's too cruel to play pretend, it knows exactly how this ends. I talk to silence late at night, argue with the fading light. Every memory cuts so deep, even dreams don't let me sleep. I gave you more than I could say, now I'm drowning in the waves. Now my tears fall in the rain, no one sees the hidden pain. Every heartbeat calls your name, but it's never quite the same. You washed away without a trace, left your ghost I still embrace. I'm crying where you used to stay, just tears and rain that fade away, that fade away. If love was real, why did it break? Was I too much or your mistake? I'd trade the truth for one more lie, just to have you say goodbye. Now my tears fall in the rain, mixed with everything you gave. Every word you couldn't say still haunts me in a different way. You disappear without a sound, left me lost but still spellbound. I'm screaming but I feel no pain, just silent tears in endless rain. You didn't slam the door, you just stopped saying my name. Like love could fade quietly without ever looking the same. I was still making plans for a forever we'd drawn, but you were already halfway gone before I knew it was wrong. Your coffee stayed on the table, your jacket on the chair, like your body forgot to leave, but your heart wasn't there. And I kept talking to shadows that used to be you, not knowing I was alone in a room built for two. I should have seen it in the way like you were rehearsing how to disappear from my life. Goodbye came early, before I was ready to break. Left me with a love that I still can't erase. I'm stuck in the moment you started slipping away, while I was still saying stay. Goodbye came early, didn't even hesitate. Now I'm living in the echo of what we couldn't save, and I keep loving you in places you don't feel the same. Goodbye came early, and I'm the one who stayed. Your reflection in strangers on the street. For a second I forget you don't belong to me. Every love song is different when it's your story they play. Like the world keeps reminding me what you became. You didn't break me loudly, you just slowly turned to air. And I was holding on to something that was never really there. Now I trace your absence like a map across my skin, wondering where you ended and where I begin. Goodbye came early, before I was ready to break. Left me with a love that I still can't erase. I'm stuck in the moment you started slipping away, while I was still saying stay. Goodbye came early, didn't even hesitate. Now I'm living in the echo of what we couldn't save, and I keep loving you in places you don't feel the same. Goodbye came early, and I'm the one who stayed. If I could rewind, I'd read your silence like a sign, instead of building forever on borrowed time. Now I understand what I refused to see. You were leaving long before you left me. Goodbye came early, and it cut like a slow goodbye. No final words, just the end in your eyes. I'm still here trying to rewrite what fate already made, but some hearts don't get saved. Goodbye came early, and I'm still learning to face that loving you is real, but not enough to make you stay. Goodbye came early, and I'm still learning to face. But loving you is real, but not enough to make you stay. You left your sweater on my chair like you were coming back for it. The air still holds you everywhere in ways I can't admit. Your coffee cup still by the sink, lipstick fading on the rim. I try so hard not to think, but every thought leads back to you again. I keep the lights on in the dark like it could guide you home. My heartbeat stops here, right where you walked away. Every second without you feels like it's breaking me. I don't know how to breathe in a world you're not near. If love is keeping me alive, then my heartbeat stops. Every dream I'm chasing leads me back to pain. I don't know how to live when you've disappeared. If love was all I had to give, then my heartbeat stops here. Soft and trembling in the dark, said my name in like it mattered, like it lived inside your heart. We were building something fragile out of words we couldn't keep. You were kissing all my doubts away while planning secrets deep. I felt it in the silence, but I chose to trust your eyes. Was ours love's final lie, the last thing you believed in before you said goodbye? Did you hold me just to feel less alone, or did you ever call me home? With all these questions and no truths to hold on to. If I was love's final lie, then what were you? I still hear your footsteps in the hallway of my mind. Every forever that you whispered now just echoes out of time. You wore honesty like armor, but it cracked beneath your skin. And every I would never hurt you was just hiding where you've been. I should have seen it breaking in the way you said my name. Was I just final lie, the last thing you believed in before you said goodbye? Did you hold me just to feel less alone, or did you ever call me home? Now I'm left with all these questions and no truth to hold on to. If I was love's final lie, then what were you? I would have stayed through every storm, through every crack and every war, but you were already halfway gone before you closed the door. And I'm still here unraveling every word you let me trust, trying to find what part was real and something built on dust. Was ours love's final lie, a beautiful illusion you told yourself at night? Now I'm reaching for a version of you that I'm still not ready to lose. But all I have are broken pieces and a truth I can't deny. I was just final lie. I learned your moves like melody, every rise and fall with ease. Knew when to speak, when to stay still. but you never try to feel. I smile just to keep the peace, hide the cracks beneath my teeth. You'd say I'm fine and I'd agree, while breaking quietly. Love shouldn't feel like holding breath, but I was drowning nonetheless. I'm hurting in silence, don't you see? Screaming where you'll never be, holding tears behind my eyes, while you sleep through all the signs. I gave you all, you gave me less. Still I wore this loneliness like it was something I chose. Now I'm hurting in silence, alone. Your touch felt colder every day, like something slowly slipped away. And I kept reaching through the dark, just to find your fading heart. I told myself it's just a phase, love don't vanish in a day. But time kept proving something new. I was invisible to you, I spoke in ways you never heard. 1,000 feelings, not one word. I'm hurting in silence, can't you tell? Living in a private hell, laughing like I'm still okay, while my soul just fades to gray. You built your world, I disappeared. Still I stayed and still I cared, even when it hurt the most. I kept hurting in silence for us. Maybe love made me too kind, or maybe I just lost my mind, thinking you would finally see all the pain inside of me. But hearts don't heal when they're ignored, and mine can't do this anymore. I'm hurting in silence, but I'm done being broken just for someone who never tried to understand. The trembling in my hands, I gave you love you couldn't hold. Now I'm finally letting go, even if it hurts to know. I was hurting in silence, alone. We were laughing in the kitchen light, dancing slow to a song off key. You traced forever in my hands the night, like forever was guaranteed. I remember how your voice would shake when you said you'd never leave. Funny how just one small mistake turned us into memories. I didn't see the warning signs, or maybe I just looked away. It all shattered in seconds, no time to understand. One moment you were mine, next moment slipping through my hands. Now I'm picking up pieces of a love I thought was strong. How can something feel so right, then be If I could turn back time, I'd hold you longer in that space where nothing hurt and nothing broke before love slipped away. But time won't hear my voice, and you won't hear my pain. So I'm left here with the choice to lose you all again. It all shattered in seconds, like glass across the floor. I keep trying to fix us, but you don't live here anymore. Now I'm learning the hard way, some hearts don't belong. How can something feel so right and still be so wrong? I used to say your name like a prayer, like something holy filled the air. Built my tomorrow in your eyes, believed your every alibi. I gave you all my quiet nights, turned all my wrongs into your rights. You won my heart like it was yours, while I kept begging you for more. I thought forever had your face. Now I don't recognize the place. I wasted my always on you, on every I swear that wasn't true, on every dream I let you break, every promise you couldn't take. I gave you all I'd never lose. Now I've got nothing left to choose but learning how to live without the love I built my world around. Your pictures haunt my empty phone, like proof I wasn't all alone. But memories don't hold me tight, they just keep me up at night. I try to find you in someone new, but no one felt the way you do. And maybe that's the cruelest part, you're still the rhythm in my heart. I gave you more than I could keep. Now you're just someone in my dreams. I wasted my always on you, on every lie I thought was truth, on every time I let you stay when you were halfway gone anyway. I held on past the point of pain. Now all I have is what remains, a shattered love I can't undo, and all my always wasted on you. If I could take it all back now, I'd never let you show me how to fall this far, to lose this much, to need someone I couldn't touch. But love don't come with guarantees, it just takes everything you be. I wasted my always on you, but God, it felt so real, so true. And even now I can't pretend I wouldn't do it all again, 'cause loving you is all I knew. Even if it broke me through, I guess some hearts are meant to lose. They're always on someone like you. sun.